Welcome back to Policenauts. So, in the last episode, I wondered if I could play with an actual mouse, and turns out I can. It's a mailbox. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. So yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to play the game with an actual mouse. Got their menu on display in the window. Alright, so the last episode, our ex-wife came to... we found out our main character had been in cryosleep and lost in space for 25 years. And they finally found him, and he came back to Earth, and he has a fear of space now. And he was trained to be a police officer in space. Now he's like a private detective. His ex-wife, who he was married to before the accident, is now 55 years old. He hasn't aged much at all, since he was in cryosleep. So now she has requested her new husband, who she married while he was missing, has gone missing, and she's afraid that he's been kidnapped or something like that. And just now she was murdered, so we're looking for her husband and her killer. And we got into a gunfight with a mysterious dude who seemed to be bulletproof, and he ran down this alley. Let's go to Lorraine. Okay, never mind. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is epic.
Yatsu wa doko he nigeta? Kusso. Ashiato ga oenai.
Follow his
ここ
synthetic
には
blood.
雪が入ってこなかったのか。地面に何かこぼれている。牛乳のような白い血。人工血液なのか。
Looks like it continues further back. He might be hiding in there. What if he's hiding in the bin? It's a dumpster. There's just enough room for someone to hide behind it, or maybe even in it. Someone's placed garbage bags next to it. Maybe it's full. I'm trying to figure out a voice I should do for my character. Colonel! No, I'm not doing that. There's a drum up ahead. Alright. I'll check out that hollow on the right while I'm at it. Not here. I'll keep on going. He doesn't sound like that in his Japanese dub, though. He sounds more just normal, like... Where is he? More blood. He must be around here. Fuck! Is that what that says? Is that dumpster I saw before? Jesus, I can smell it from here. That says fuck. These garbage bags have been placed next to the dumpster. They're made out of biodegradable plastic. The plastic has started to decompose. They must have been here a while. It looks like the bags are full of old food. Also biodegradable. This is the drum I saw before. Losing a hell of a lot. The trail stops here, meaning he can't be far away. He has to be around here. Let me check some more. This is where his blood stops too. Open that up. Open the bin up. Certainly could be in there. There's something odd. There's something about it actually. Better be careful around there. It matches up exactly with where the blood stops. That other doorway's a possibility too. Those are wooden boxes filled with empty bottles. They'd be the perfect size for someone to hide behind. Now, I'm not going to jump the gun here, because that could be just an animal. Alright, clearly the game won. How do I reload? My mouse only has so many buttons. Man, the fire rate on that is incredible. I reloaded somehow. How did I do it? Did I just hold still for a second? Oh, I like clicked down here. Alright, that works. Alright. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, sir.
I knew he wasn't in the dumpster bag, obviously. How many shots is this guy gonna take? Clearly he is bleeding. It's still going, huh?
なぜだ。手応えはあったはずだ。奴は不死身なのか。
Alright, go that way. He escaped ahead. I gotta follow him. I am not gonna let you get away.
奴は恐ろしく足の速い奴だ。
Come on, no one's this fast.
この先は行き止まりのはず。
Yeah, I guess that kind of is fitting.
地面に何か書いてある。
Something else on the ground. It says I'll kill you in English.
これは文字のようだ。なめた野郎だ。挑戦状のつもりか。
There aren't any places to hide here. It's a concrete wall. I don't see anywhere he could hide. I don't think he'd hide in the same place twice. Even if you use the boxes as a foothold, you still wouldn't get anywhere. He's like a cyborg ninja. He left this message for me. He should still be around here. You're gonna kill me, huh? So it's taking you so long. Show yourself, asshole! He's on a motorcycle. Okay, now there's some actual cops. Yes, let's save. Story's getting interdasting.
雪が止んだわ。よかった。またあなたと一緒に星が見られた。会いたかったわ。この28年間。
ロレイン、
その時計まだしてくれてるのね。
時間にルーズな俺に君がくれたものだ。
私たちの時間は止まっていたのに。ジョナサン、お願い。カレンは病気なの。助けてあげて。カレンは。
ロレイン、ロレイン、ロレイン。
知り合いか？
友人だ。古い。
かわいそうにビヨンドから来たんだろう。
いや、戻ってきたんだ。戻ってきたんだ、俺のところに。
本日は ASL797 便をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
当機はグラビティターンに移り、順調にビヨンドコーストへの軌道を飛行しております。
なお、これより先は無重量状態となりますので、ご気分の悪くなられた方はウィンドウ脇の呼び出しボタンを押してお近くのスチュワーデスまでご連絡ください。
どうしたんですか？気分が悪いようですね。
宇宙は苦手で。
宇宙酔いですか？珍しいな。宇宙は初めて。
いや、昔事故で宇宙を漂流して、それで宇宙恐怖症に。
それは大変ですね。スチュワーデスに行って薬をもらったらどうです？コールボタンなら壁の赤いスイッチですよ。
いや、まだ大丈夫。
気を紛らわすには話すのが一番です。隣に座ったのも何かの縁です。よろしく。私はレッドウッドです。
ああ、イングラムです。よろしく。
Huh. So now we're in space. That was a quick change of scenery. Remarkable, isn't it? An emotionless vacuum silencing all but the tiniest of organisms. Beyond is still quite a distance away. Unlike an airplane, out here, looking out the window doesn't help pass the time much. What sort of badge is that? Oh, just this thing I have. Kind of a good luck charm. There's a button to call the stewardess and a button for the TV there. He's got a really pale complexion. Why is your skin that color? Because of my artificial blood. My red blood cells are actually white. White blood. I use first generation artificial blood, which is less complex than the third generation kind you see on home. He looks awkward to talk to. You mind if we talk? Yes. About your skin color. It's really like that because of the artificial blood all the time? It's always like this, yes. Are you from beyond? Yes, I was born and raised there. I had a family matter to attend to on home. And yourself? Are you a terrestrial? Not exactly. I used to be an amphibian. You know, going back and forth between home and beyond. An amphibian? You were one of the amphibians? It was a long time ago, back when we were called astronauts. First generation artificial blood. Are you military? Something like that, yes. I am Frozener after all. Beyond is a very nice place. It has 1G artificial gravity and its own plant life. Terrestrials enjoy it a lot there too. If you want detailed information, you should talk to the stewardess. What do you mean by Frozener? A Frozener is someone created from an artificially fertilized egg held in cryogenic storage by the government, or the breeders, as some people call them. The egg is later transferred to a surrogate mother for gestation and delivery. Oh yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. There's still a severe shortage of manpower in space development. You sound like I'm boring you. What does having artificial blood do for somebody? Artificial blood has a higher oxygen transportation efficiency than normal blood, so it makes heavy blood loss less of a life-threatening condition. The body's functions aren't negatively affected in areas of low oxygen density either. Yeah, that's perfect for people working in space. When are we going to arrive? We're about 1/3 of the way there. I'm sorry, who are they? I don't know them. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. This is the photo of me and Lorraine from when we went to Lucas World. The one I had sitting on my desk back in the office. Never hurts to think ahead. Is that your wife? No. Oh, so is she your girlfriend? Something about her reminds me of the woman from that other photo. Guess the ages are too far apart, though. If those are for SAS, I don't need any. Is that from a terrestrial plant? You don't see that photo much anymore. The Policenauts are from before I was born. You must be a pretty busy guy. My job isn't that involving. It might not make much sense to terrestrials, but beyond is home to me. To be honest, though, I guess Frozeners don't really have a home. Let's see what's on the tube. BBC News. Order.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。現在ビヨンド内でのナーク中毒者が急増しております。事態を重く見た BCP ではビヨンドでのナーク根絶を図るため特別チームを編成。ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。ナークはアヘンから作られる合成麻薬で、モルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの幻覚誘発症状をも兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。宇宙推進事業団によりますと、宇宙開発におけるナークの依存度は 30% を超えると報告されており、宇宙でのナーク中毒者は増加の傾向にあるとの見解に達しております。以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
BBC どこのテレビ局だろう。
今のはビヨンドのテレビ番組ですよ。ビヨンドコーストブロードキャスティング、つまり BBC ね。
Okay. I suppose let's give in and press the call button. I'll call the stewardess over.
はい、どうなさいましたか？顔色が悪いですね。宇宙酔いですか？
ああ、
緊張なさらないで気を楽にしてください。
ありがとう。
何か私にできることございますか
？Okay. Good for you then. Puts pressure on the abdomen to prevent excess blood from moving to the upper half of the body as much as possible. Our entire uniform is designed this way. It brings out your curves too. It works just like my skirt. You may not know that we wear a rubber undershirt too. It helps prevent the muscles from atrophying in zero gravity. You have exquisite legs. Thank you, but in zero gravity the legs appear thinner than normal because your blood collects in the upper half of your body. It's called bird leg. You're really cute. Your face is a little chubby though. In zero gravity your blood collects in the upper half of your body, causing your face to swell a little. It's called moon face. I'm sure that's what they call it. Ne-chan. Hi. Ask about Beyond. Beyond Coast's mankind's first space colony was completed in 2010. Since immigration was opened to the general public in 2013, the colony's population has grown to approximately 1 million people. Nearly 1/3 of the current population is comprised of second-generation inhabitants. The medical definition of space adaptation syndrome, or SAS, is the symptoms one experiences during adaptation to zero gravity. It varies from person to person, but over 50% of people develop symptoms within 1 to 2 hours of entering weightlessness. Normally we would spend the night in an Earth-orbiting space station and then travel the rest of the way in an orbital transfer vehicle. But this is a direct flight to Beyond, which takes about 2 days. Great. That's gonna take a little while. In accordance with stricter space debris regulations, the plane doesn't eject waste out into space like before. So you won't get the chance to see any space fireflies like Project Mercury's astronaut Glenn, or Milky Way is like Aurora 7's astronaut Carpenter. Space food has vastly improved over the years and is actually quite tasty now. Following the latest trends on Earth, we even offer Japanese cuisine as well. However, because flavors aren't preserved very well under low air pressure, we don't bother using any exotic flavorings in our food. The fuel tank, which contains liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, is considerably big, so there's only enough seating space for 30 people, including crew. How much longer will it be until we arrive? We're not far from Beyond now. Oh, really? I've noticed it's extremely quiet on board. The walls of the plane are reinforced with piezoelectric elements. They cancel out the noise from the plane by bending in opposite direction of the vibrations outside. That's why it was so quiet when we were leaving the atmosphere, was it? You think you could give me something for my SAS? I think you'll be alright. We'll be arriving at Beyond shortly. It's okay, I'll pass. Flirt. If you're free, how about showing a stranger around Beyond? I don't know if that's such a good idea. How does you and me having dinner under the stars after we land sound? trying to do my job here, you know? Okay. You ever seen the man in this photo before? Sorry, I don't know either of them. What do you think of this picture? She's a very beautiful woman. You ever seen capsules like these before? Oh, you're carrying medication? Any idea what kind of leaf this is? Is that a pressed leaf from Earth? Don't forget that if you're taking plants into Beyond, they need to be inspected at the spaceport. You recognize this photo? Yes, I've seen it in textbooks. They were Beyond's original cops. Can I assist you with anything else? Thanks for your time. You're welcome. Call me again if you need anything. Do I have to take the medicine, or can I get through this without taking it? You don't feel like talking about anything? What do you want to talk about? Yes. Just can't seem to settle down. Didn't you just ask the stewardess? You know, I can understand why you're nervous. Beyond isn't much further now. It'll be hitting its 30th birthday soon. There are festivities going on all over Beyond to mark the anniversary. Why not try talking to the stewardess again instead of me? Why would I want to talk to her again? You must be a pretty busy guy. My job isn't that involving. Alright. All Frozeners have an identification code like this tagged into our foreheads, surprising as it might seem. So, why hasn't it been adopted for widespread use? A normal person's kidneys and lungs wouldn't be able to process this type of artificial blood. You need to make slight improvements to the kidneys and lungs via gene therapy, and also undergo regular hemodialysis. That requires incredible amounts of money and the proper facilities. Guess we can't really expect the public to be on it anytime soon then. I see you injured your arm. Did it happen on the job? I just burned it a little. Are you really that surprised to see a Frozener? Oh, yeah, kinda. Sorry if I've offended you. This is the first time I've met one of you guys. Just be careful when you're on Beyond. The people there don't like to see discrimination against us. I'm not that kind of person. Were you really an amphibian? A long time ago, yes.
少し眠ったらどうです？何かあれば起こしてあげますよ。
それじゃあ。
お疲れ様でした。当機は間もなくビヨンドコースト宇宙港に到着いたします。到着ロビーにて国際宇宙検疫制度に従った消毒殺菌、入国手続きをお願いいたします。なお、ただいまジュースと食塩錠剤をお配りしております。フライト中に体外へ流出した体液を補給するようご利用ください。本日は当 ASL のスペースプレーンをご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。まもなくビヨンド宇宙港に接岸します。
世の
Alright, well, that is where we're going to end this episode for now. But thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. Please consider subscribing. And as always, have a good night.